I've sold millions of dollars worth of online coaching. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Greg Hamill. I have a large online coaching business, and I also do consultancy work for other coaches who want to grow their own online coaching business. The whole purpose of this channel is just to give you guys all the information that I wish I had when I first started for free. So this video I'm going to cover Instagram stories. I'm currently in Bordeaux. I am spending the summer travelling around Europe. I'm going to Bordeaux for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to Spain for a couple of weeks. And this is stuff that's possible if you listen to this video. So if you can't make it to the end of this video, I can only apologise, but you are not going to make it in the industry. This is free from someone who's sold millions of the stuff that you're trying to sell. So, Instagram stories. Get a pen and paper and write this down. The main purpose of Instagram stories is to show the behind the scenes of your life. So you want to show the behind the scenes. You want to think of each day basically as like a daily documentary. So every single day, just document it. This can be small snippets of your life. If you have pets, if you have kids, days in, days out of your life. Going to the gym, food. Like, it doesn't all have to be fitness related stuff. It doesn't have to be protein for breakfast. It doesn't have to be certain things that you're having for your lunch. It doesn't have to be just you in the gym hitting PRs on squats. Like, no one really cares about that stuff. People want to see you. They want to get to know you. So think about your Instagram page as like your shop window, right? It should be professional, should be very clear who you work with, how you help people, but your stories is basically where people are going to get to know you, right? It's also a very good way for people to like interact with yourself. So I'll cover this in another video, but you want to be able to interact with potential clients on stories, okay? So with stories, the main thing to think about, daily documentary, right? But also think, how can I get people to engage with me off the back of these stories so that you're then not having to spend ages doing outreach and messaging people across social media. The people that already follow you, try and give them a reason to interact and engage with your stuff. So question boxes are very good. You can put up a question box, you can get people to ask you questions on the question box, and then you can answer those questions. You can then message these people directly with more help and advice around these topics. You can put up polls. So again, like the classic pineapple on pizza. Is pineapple, I'm sure you watching this will have your own opinions on this. Pineapple is not an acceptable topping on a pizza. I don't care what anyone says. So I could put that up on my Instagram stories and put it up as a poll, and it just gives a very, very easy way for people to start to kind of interact and engage with my stuff. It's a very easy way for me to start to build conversations and build relationships with followers. So if you're setting yourself like an outreach target each day, so let's say you're trying to speak to, and this is something you should definitely do, let's say you're trying to speak to 10 people a day on your social media, right? So the easiest way for you to do that is not specifically for you to try and outreach to them specifically, but if you can just outreach from the stories that you're doing, if you can get them to kind of message you first, it's the easiest way to do it. If you put a poll up and you have 20 people vote on it, or if you put a question box up and you have 10 people ask you questions, it's the easiest way to then actually start to speak to people who've already decided to speak to you, because everyone, probably even yourself, if you go to your Instagram, go to your, not your inbox, but your requests folder, you'll have requests, and then you'll have hidden requests, and it's so many people, hey mate, I'm on the promoter team at such and such. Like, people are just so sick of this. So that's the main thing that you want to do with stories, right? I'm going to keep all these videos very, very short, but show the behind the scenes of your life. Let people get to know you. Show them stuff that you don't even think's interesting. This is the one kind of stumbling block that comes across from lots of clients. Yeah, but my life's quite boring. Yeah, but your life might be quite boring, but other people will be interested in seeing the behind the scenes of your life. And I always relay this back to anyone that you're interested in. So even if it's an athlete, if it's someone off the television, even if it's just someone who's slightly further ahead of you in life and business, and you watch their stuff, to them, their life is probably quite boring. Most of the time, I live in Abu Dhabi. I don't live in Europe. So most of the time, I wake up, go to the gym, and then I sit in my office and I work. until dinner time. And then I have dinner. Yeah, I'll maybe go to the beach, I'll maybe go to the pool with my wife and with my son, but for me, it's not that that stuff's boring, but it's the same stuff that I do day in, day out. So try and get into the routine of showing more behind the scenes stuff, even basic things like television shows. If you're watching a television show, I was watching the one with Tom Hardy. I can't remember. It's the gangster show in London with Tom Hardy. I would put that up each night when I was watching it, and I was like, I'm still binge watching this series. The amount of people that I had conversations with off the back of that, because they also binge watched the show. Some of them didn't even like the show, and they would talk to me about how much they didn't actually like it. So again, it's just a really easy way for us to start conversations with people, potential clients, prospects, people that we might want to work with as well. Again, from the back of this, right, don't use like a ManyChat function, don't use an automated DM function. Literally just message people yourself. We've over 200 clients in our business at the moment. None of us have automated inbox functions or automated message management functions or anything like that. We just do all the messages ourselves. It's personal service. You can get a really, really good business built off the back of it. So for your Instagram stories, go away, try and do 5 to 7 stories a day and just show behind the scenes stuff. New pair of shoes, take a photo of it. New outfit, take a photo of it. It doesn't have to be fitness. Try and even get away from fitness and just show your life. Try and just show your life. Try and put a poll up. So go away and try that one. Put up pineapple on pizza, Coke versus Pepsi. One that I did years ago was tomato sauce, tomato ketchup. Should tomato ketchup be kept in the fridge or not? That had lots of different opinions on it. And sometimes you can put stuff up just to kind of trigger people as well. Like, if your dinner looks like absolute dog shit, put a picture up. I had a chicken once that was a honey and apple glazed chicken, right? And it was actually fantastic, but it was basically just a chicken with its arse stuffed full of apples and rice. And it was delicious. But I put a picture of it up on social media, had hundreds of, well, maybe not hundreds, but at least 50 odd conversations off the back of it because it looked absolutely horrendous. So your whole thing with stories is to try and almost, not so much bait people into talking to you, but just try and get people to start to speak to you off the back of your stories. Make sure you subscribe to this channel.